Hello and welcome to Build with me. I'm Blaine Gates. Build with me is an exciting new chapter of my life, and we're gonna build stuff. Uh, Let me share the whole screen with you, and I can give you a little bit of an understanding of what has happened in the last couple of weeks and where I've been. Check it out. So here's a screen. Here's my whole screen. Right. So as you can see now, Googly Goo, it has like different tabs, and then you can name the tabs. It's kind of nice actually that I can group my tabs. I can name my tabs because I used to have a bunch of different windows, and now I just use the same tab for everything. And it's just everything's in front of my face at the same time. Let's take a look at the AI workforce directory. Okay, so it looks like that's still working. That's nice. All right, we got the RRGT, formerly Architect Webmaster. Now, when it says formerly Architect Webmaster, what it's talking about is the Rabbit Race Goal Tracker is here, and here's the Google. So this is Rabbit Race, the app number one, and right now I'm just designing the startup screens. Um, but the Rabbit Race Goal Tracker is it's actually a thing. I've been thinking about it and I've been using it for quite a while. As you can see over here, I have a Rabbit Race Goal Tracker right here. But it's not exactly what I want it to be. It's okay, but it's not perfect, which is fine. Now, if we go back, oh, that's not the one I wanted to click. If we try to understand the business that I'm trying to build, like the overall concept, like what is it that Blaine is doing? I've been able to really clearly define it here. So I'm trying to build products to unblock ADHD managers, and um, remember this? I said I feel a strong sense of hesitance around the idea of posting daily on LinkedIn, and my plan is to use 17 journeys questions. Think about how to feel better and create daily posting process. Well, that process has been going one step at a time, and it's not quite done yet. But basically, it's called the factory. So we have creator mode and algorithm. Creative mode is when I have like an idea, like something specific I want to talk about. I just go into here and I talk about what's on my mind. And I don't even know what this is. What is this target URL? I don't know why. Why would viewing the prompt? I don't know why there'd be a prompt on this. The settings are located in the Supabase configuration. Oh, okay. So this is when you're going to put in your own idea. If you have some idea of like something you want to say, maybe it's something on your mind, maybe it's some URL, I don't know, anything. This is just the concept is going into the system. And then maybe you saw some subreddit and then you're gonna put in the subreddit that you want to talk about, or the persona. What do you want the AI persona to be about? So if you don't have an idea, you just click algorithm. And then you refresh the radar. So here's a post about entrepreneurs who've been using queue management tools and how what's your experience? My second failed marketplace project. That $500 a month SEO package is a scam. Why? You just pick it. It doesn't matter. You can pick any of them. Where's this open thread? Huh. Well, it's not going to be that one. So let's just I'm going to close the few parameters. All right, generate draft. So what it's doing is it's generating an answer, like some comment for that stream. But I don't see it. I'm gonna log that when it's shipped. Now it should move it, right? I didn't refresh the radar. Anyways, the point is, I'm still building that, but I need to try to automate the posting process because, like, I don't really post regularly, and I need to be able to post more regularly. So obviously, I'm going to get some software to help me with the process. There may already be tools online, but why? Now that we have these tools, software, why not make the software exactly how you want it to be made? And then after you've made it, then you can say, hey, look, I've been building the software, and then you understand the features. Like, is there some like other people, third-party apps that could do that same thing? And then maybe they have one. But the problem is if you ask first, maybe you won't find the right one and you get stuck in your thinking. This is my whole methodology. This is Project Arrowhead. This is the whole thing. What I realized is that this project is too big, and it's not a minimal viable product. Like, first of all, in this section about how, this is where you have your ClickUp, your Monday.com, your Jira. This is your project management tool. What I'm saying is that I have some questions, some processes to help you to make about vision, where you're going. So right now, as you can see from the title of this playlist, no, the title of the video. I think it's the title of the video, actually. As you can see from the title of the video, the first major goal that I have is to produce 10 paying customer interviews. And then also to post regularly on LinkedIn and Reddit. Those are my two main focuses. So to be able to do that, what I realized is to get customers, it's too difficult to onboard people to this entire project. There's too much teaching involved. And there's zero word of mouth marketing. And then even if there was word of mouth marketing, it would still be too difficult for the ambassadors of the product. So they're like, okay, so like they'll be like, all right, so yeah, dude, you should try it. Okay, what does it do? Well, it helps you to what? Okay, you can write down your project name. Okay, I can do that inside of ClickUp. Oh, but it helps you think about what direction you should be going. It's like, okay. And what? Once you figure out which direction you're going, it helps you decide on the objectives. Okay. Like we have meetings all the time. Yeah, but it gives you these questions to help you in your meeting to discuss. Yeah, but it's just AI. See, so it's like the the pain point, it's not clear enough. And also, it's like, it's not I don't even have a say in which direction we're going. The boss just tells me what to do. boss is like, well, I want my guys to have more. I want them to be part of this experience of choosing objectives. I want them to speak up more. So I got these questions. I want to take control. Okay. But the thing is that maybe this is better, but the selling point is too difficult. It's like, okay, you got some magic questions? Just tell me the questions. Okay, I'll tell you the questions. But where's my money? Why am I mean, why I'm going to pay you money just for you to tell me 17 magical questions, and then you think that those 17 magical questions are going to change my life completely? Like, there has to be more to it than that. You have to bundle the logic in some way that it just resolves my pain point. All right, so because if it's just like where is it? All right, so if it's just like these, like basically it's like 17 questions. All right, yeah, but you can, that's just a presentation. Like, this is literally a presentation. You're asking a question, you're asking people to enter some text. You can add a task. So I already have ClickUp, I already have Jira, I already have these. So what is this? This is just, it's just a presentation with 17 slides. You're selling me a presentation with 17 slides. Like, no, I'm selling you the opportunity to put your ideas, your answers into what? Into a task list. That's money.com. That's ClickUp. So what are you selling me? Are you selling me the 17 questions, or are you selling me the to-do list app? I'm selling you the to-do list app. Well, I already have a to-do list app. Okay, I'm selling you the presentation. Why am I going to pay my good money? Why am I going to pay a subscription for 17 questions? I could buy it once, and then I'll always have those questions. Yeah, but you can record your answers inside of this thing. You can save your projects. You can have your project vision. You can save all the names of your projects. Then you can save all the objectives. You can attach your tasks to the objectives. I can do that. I can create a project in ClickUp. There's a project name. I can write down the objectives. Yeah, but it's the questions. Okay, but again, why am I paying a subscription for questions? Right? So what do you mean? Like, all these years, I've been working on this, and then suddenly you just realize that you're trying to compete with project management apps, and there's already a million project management apps. Yeah. So this is not. Means that this is nothing. What do you mean 10 years and it's nothing? Yeah, 10 years and you just built nothing. It took you 10 years to validate somebody else's idea. You learned how to use a project management app. And you came up with some potential questions to help you understand how to better think about those three things. So how am I going to make money with this? You're not. So then obviously the next question is like, okay, what now? What next? What are you going to do now? I don't know. So over the last couple of weeks, I just came up with a bunch of different projects. There's one called Money Man. Money Man. You should see this thing. It's crazy. So Money Man is like, what's your monthly burn? How much money do you spend every month? And then like how much money do you have in a bank account? And then like do you have some Bitcoin? Do you have some stocks? Do you have some bonds? Taxes. All right, so here's my monthly expenses is 4,000. My default status is 60,000. I got 3 items in my assets. I can do my own taxes. All right, so down here is where you log your income. Every time money comes in, you click this button. Up here is your vault, which it actually brings up a really good point. It says your emergency fund. It fills first. Once it's full, then the cash spills over to the market. So the idea is that you have to have at least 3 months secure. If you don't have enough money to cover your burn rate for 3 months, then you can't invest in other assets. Marketplace, where you spend free cash on assets. You only get here if your vault is healthy. Now, there's a couple issues, but whatever. Okay, so you can see here, let's put in 12,000. Now, if I put in 12,000, it should add it to this. This should be 72,000. All right, that didn't work. For some reason, there's liquid capital up here. I can't scroll. Pay a bill. So that took the money out of here, but it didn't add it to a monthly expense. Anyways, you can see that I'm having some problems with this app. And so I got out a piece of paper. I started keeping a ledger of my money because I just realized like I got to take this more seriously. So anyways, that's Money Man. Me, so this one, he thinks he's the chief of staff. So this Google Gemini, I just started telling it like, hey, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm managing my time. This is how I'm feeling. I'm just like, I just completely talk openly about what's going on. Vortex is here. This has my marketing DNA over the long term. I've just been sharing ideas with it. It helped me build the email marketing system, blog articles, things like that. It has all the different marketing stuff. ClickBounce, it's like an automated, it's like, how do I create an automation behind developing videos? So I'm learning how to use Create-O-Mate, and I'm using a Streamlit system in order to in order to run that app. Yes, this app is back up. So got all these projects. I got Reddit too. That's the one over here. So here's Reddit, Moneyman, ClickBounce, Vortex, Rapid Race, Goal Tracker, Arrowhead, Project Arrowhead, and some other tabs. So what are you going to build? Well, I decided maybe the best thing to do is to build one, maybe even two apps that are doing the same thing, maybe competing with each other. But I think it's the Rapid Race Goal Tracker. Why? Because I don't know, like if I'm going to build this stuff, this is like future stuff. When we talk about where the rubber hits the road, it's this stuff. All right, so imagine a person installs the app where they hit the reset button. Screen number one. All right, so let's say a screen comes up. Project Arrowhead, focus on important. Write down an important task or target that you're working on, that you're working toward. Input box. And then you click next because it's a startup screen. Is this a task that you can immediately begin to take action on, or do you need to break it down into subtasks? So then you're going to click A or you're going to click B. All right, so this is the stickiness, right? This is the hook. The hook is like, because anyone can write in a task. Even if they wrote a joke, right? Well, I need to go to the bathroom. And then they're like, is this something that you can do immediately, begin take action on? Or is it something you need to break down into subtasks? And then they're like, well, go to the bathroom. Doesn't matter which one they pick. Maybe they pick, let's say they pick needs breakdown. All right, so there's like 5 horizontal boxes. It's showing them the UI of the main app right away. It's teaching them how to use it through the process of the startup screen. All right, so it says at the top, it says going to the bathroom. And then the user defines the sequence. First, I go over to the bathroom, open the door, turn the light. Then I'm shocked that it's a Chinese toilet, and it's a squatter. And then I look around and notice there's no toilet paper because this is China. Then I have to go and buy some toilet paper. Right? So actually there's only 5 horizontal boxes. So anyways, click next. The app focuses on step 1. Now, if they click, it's an actionable subtask. Then the app focus. So this thing called app focus. So it's the step 1 main task is actionable. Oh, wait. So it says, is this subtask you need to start working on right now, or is there another task or target that is important? All right. So what are we talking about? When it comes to the Rapid Race Goal Tracker, you can't see it. I'm not sure if this is actually visible right now. So if we go into the Rapid Race Goal Tracker, this is the whole Project Arrowhead app. All right, so you see this thing called a dial. So in the dial, you're going to choose like the left side So at the end of the day, like, what's the difference between getting things done and not getting things done? You have to be able to write down your tasks, break down your tasks into subtasks. That's the Rapid Race Goal Tracker. Then you have to pick a subtask, and you put one subtask in this side of the dial, you put one subtask in the other side of the dial, and then you pick one. So that's it. That's the app I'm going to build now. That's the purpose of this new playlist, is I'm going to build an app where all you have to do is figure out things that you need to get done, break them down into subtasks, and add things to a dial. And then there's some extra little psychology elements, some bonuses that will help people to, well, they're right there. I think I wrote it at the bottom. And then I'm going to use things called Buchholz Strive model, Fox motivation model, process value chain, and hook. So there's going to be some education in there. And also this section, the follow-up part, that's going to go in there too. So tune in with me next time as I'm going to take all these bits and pieces of the Rapid Race Goal Tracker, and we're going to design the user interface. I mean, all the blocks. So I'm going to show you how to use Mira in order to build out the logic behind the user interface. Join me then, and we'll see you.